Let's try this strategy again. This is Split the Sisters, my variation, take two. Hey everyone, it's Mike. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to try my second attempt of playing the last strategy that I just uploaded called Split the Sisters. And if you need to go back and look at that video to understand my variations, then you should probably go back and check it because I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. I'm just going to start rolling. I want to find that one long shooter that can give me maximum payback or payout. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to play Sweat the Money, $10 minimum table, $1,500 bankroll, but I'm going to play a $50 inside strategy. So let's just go ahead and see if we can't find that long shooter. Let's go ahead and get a point established. And we got to get our turbo mode turned on because that was way too slow. Okay. So the point is a 5. The puck moves to the 5. I'm going to click on my $25 chip. I'm going to go across 2 times. I'm going to go 50 across for $324. And right now I need to split the sisters 2 times. Okay, let's go ahead and roll. There's the 5. No, regardless what rolls, I am splitting the outside numbers first. So that was the point. The puck is off. I need to get another point, and then I'm going to split the 4 and the 10. Okay, the puck is going to go to the 9. I will now split the 4 and the 10 down to 25 each. And I'm going to roll again. My second split will be the 5 and the 9, regardless what box number gets rolled. So there's an 8. That's what we want. We want lots of 7s and 8s so I can get maximum payout on that $60 bet. So again, I'm going to go to the 5 and the 9 and split those. So that's the first phase. I have split twice. The second phase of the strategy is to collect twice. Because I'm a conservative player, I want to collect. There's the 5. That's my first collect. And let's roll. There's a 3. I'm looking for one more collect. Another 3. Another 3. And there's a 6. So I've collected twice. So I'm done with the second phase. My third phase is to press. And I'm going to press. When I hit a box number, I will press starting on the inside, starting on the 5 and the 9, and then working my way out to the 4 and the 10. I'm just going to go in the reverse order of my splits. So let's get a box number and let's press. There's an 11. That's not a box number. There's a 10. I'm going to press the 5 and the 9 back up to 50. I need another box number, which is an 8. And I'm going to press the 4 and the 10. I am now back to my initial setup. I've split twice, I've collected twice, and I've pressed twice. I'm back to 324, and I've got $364 in my rack. Okay? So it doesn't seem like a lot. It's only $40 more. So my next box number, I'm just going to press. I'm sorry, the next box number, I'm going to collect. And it's a 7 out. So after all that roll, I'm positive $40, which I have to say is better than my first attempt that I just uploaded. I think my first attempt, I rolled a 0.7 out right away, and I went negative $324. And I had to dig my way out of that hole. So I'm at positive 40. That shooter rolled 13 times. I need a shooter that can roll 20 times or more. That's what I want. So let's go ahead and get the next shooter. Let's do a come out roll here. And there's a 7. That's a pass line winner. We're not playing the pass line. There's another 7. Let's get all these 7s out of the way. That'd be great. That's 3 7s in a row. There's a 3. Still looking for a box number. There's a 6. So the puck will move to the 6. I will go ahead and set up 25 across for $324. I'm looking for one box number. There's a 4. Okay, my first box number, regardless what it is, I am splitting the 4 and the 10. So I will bring those down and I will split those to 25 each. I need another box number. There's an 8. Regardless of what box number, my second split is always the 5 and the 9. Okay? Now I'm looking for 2 collects. There's an 8. That's my first collect. There's a 10. That's my second collect. Now my next box number hit, I will press starting from the inside and working out. So I'm going to press the 5 and the 9 first. Let's get a hit. There's an 11. That's not a hit. Let's get a box number. There's a 9. So I'm going to go ahead and start pressing, starting with the 5 and the 9. Press that back up to 50. And I want one more box number so that I can press the 4 and 10. And I will be back at my original initial setup. There's an 8. I will press the 4 and the 10. I am back at my original setup. My next hit, I will collect. And it's a 6. So that concludes my second pass. I will now start over. Basically, I'm going to repeat. The puck is off, so I need to get a point. Here's a 7 out. Let's roll the 7s when the puck is off. That's the way to do it. There's a 10. Puck moves to the 10. I am at 14 rolls. I want to get over 20. So let's go ahead and roll a box number. My first box number, I will be splitting the 4 and the 10. And there's a 4. So let's split the 4. Let's split the 10. And go to 25 each. I need a second hit of a box number. There's the 9. I will split the 5 and the 9 down to 25 each. Now I'm going to do 2 collects. There's a 6. That's a $70 collect. One more collect. There's an 8. There's another collect. I am now ready to press, starting on the inside and working my way out. So my next box number that I hit, I will press the 5 and 9. There's a 6. So I will press the 5 and the 9. My next hit, I will press the 4 and the 10. There's a 9. I will press the 4 and the 10. And I am done with that pass. I think what I want to do now is just collect. There's a 5. So I'm done with the second pass, or is that the third pass? But look at my shooter. I've rolled 21 times. That's what I want. I want to get a shooter that can roll between 15 and more, preferably over 20. Okay, so now I am back at my original $324 initial bet. My roll distribution looks pretty normal. Looks like I'm a little low on the 7s, but let's go ahead and start this sequence again from the beginning. I've got a point. My first box number, I will split the 4 and the 10. There's the 6, so I will split that 4 and 10 down to 25 each. If you play this enough, this will get like second nature. You're just going to split, collect, press. So I've already split the first time. I'm looking for my second split. There's a 9. I'm going to split the 5 and the 9 down to 25 each. Those are my 2 splits. I'm now going to collect 2 times. There's a 5 I'm going to collect. And there's a 4 I'm going to collect. So now I've collected twice. I will now start my next phase, which is press twice, starting on the inside out, starting on the 5 and 9 first. There's a 10, so we're going to press the 5 and 9 up to 50. And the puck is off. I want these bets off. Okay, the puck is off. Let's go ahead and roll for a point. The nice thing about this strategy is if you get lost where you're at, you can just look at the table here. You can see that your 6 and 8 have 60 on it. Your 5 and your 9 have 50 on it. Your 4 and your 10 looks like they've been split. So it looks like you're at that point in the strategy that you need to press the 4 and the 10 back up. So let's hit a box number and let's press the 4 and 10. There is a 10, so let's press the 4 and the 10 up to 50 each. And I'm at the end of that phase. Let's do one hit and collect it. There's a 4, I'll collect that. So that's the end of that sequence. We're going to start over. So my puck is on the 5. I've got my initial $324 bet in play. I'm going to split. I'm going to do 2 splits. And there's a 7 out. But that was a great roll. 30 rolls. 30 rolls for that shooter. I've won on both shooters so far. But 30, if I can get 30 rolls on a shooter, I will be very happy. So I started out with $1,500. I'm up to $2,616. I just profited $1,116, and that's after I lost $324. So I'm at 43 rolls. Do I color up and head to the steakhouse, or let's keep going? I think we'll try again. If we lose all of our money, we lose all of our money. The puck is off. Let's get a point. The point is an 8. Let's go ahead and set up 25 across 2 times. That gives me an initial bet of 324. I want 2 splits. There is an 8. And that's the point. The puck goes off. So I'm going to split. I'm going to get a point, and I'm going to split the 4 and the 10. Okay, there's a 7. That's what we want. Get those 7s out of the way while the puck is off. There's a 6. Puck moves to the 6. I'm splitting. I am splitting the 4 and the 10 down to 25 each. I'm looking for my second split. It's an 8, okay? I'm going to split the 5 and the 9 down to 25 each. Now I'm going to collect twice. There's a 9. I'll collect that. And a 7 out. Okay. So I was at 1,116. Now I'm at 1,069. So I lost a little bit there. But look, I only rolled 7 times. I got to roll. I want to roll 20 times. 20 times plus. So let's go ahead and establish the next shooter. Let's go ahead and get a point. There's a 6. The puck moves to the 6. And I apologize if this sounds redundant, but I like to talk my way through this, not only for my sake, but also just to make sure everyone is following along, and hopefully they are agreeing, yes, that's the next step. So I've got a point of 6. I'm going to go 50 across for $324. I'm looking for my first box number. And it's a 7 out. And that's what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to avoid point 7 out. So let's go ahead and go to the next shooter. Let's get a point established. It's a 5. Let's get set up at 25 across 2 times. 50 across. Let's get our box number. There's a 9. Regardless of the box number, we are splitting the outside numbers. We're splitting the 4 and the 10. We're looking for another box number. There's a 3. There's Snake Eyes, a 2. There's a 9. That's my second number. I'm going to split the 5 and the 9. Now I'm going to collect twice. You look at my roll distribution. It looks exactly the way it should. So no surprises. Things are rolling just the way they should. Let's go ahead and collect 2 times here. There's a 3. I need a box number. There's an 11. There's a 9. I will collect that once. There's a 5. I will collect that. That's my second collect. My puck is off. I need a point. 7. That's good. Roll that when the puck is off. Here's a 3. There's another 7. There's an 11. Another 11. Maybe someone's trying to tell me it's time to pack up. There's another 7. Okay, there's a 10. Puck moves to the 10. So if I remember right, these were collect and collect. So I'm ready to start pressing back up to my original bet. So I'll start with the 5 and the 9. Let's get a box number. There's a 6. So I'm going to press the 5 and the 9 back up to 50. I need another box number. There's the 9. I will press the 4 and the 10 back up to 50. I'm at my original initial bet, $324. I'm going to roll 1 collect. There's a 6. I am ready to start my sequence all over again. Okay? So I'm at 19 rolls. Do I wait till I 7 out? Or do I stop here, take my $1,100, color up, and enjoy the rest of my time at the casino? I think I would probably color up. So I'm going to stop it here. That's 71 rolls. Our roll distribution looks exactly the way it should. The 3 was a little high, but everything else is right along where it should be. So avoid those 7 outs. Roll those 7s when the puck is off. Get a shooter that can roll more than 15 times. We rolled 30 times on shooter 2. We rolled 19 times on shooter 5. When we have short rolls, we're negative. So I think that's going to do it. I hope that explains my variation of the split the sisters strategy. I will go ahead and upload this so you'll have 2 uploads of the same strategy. My second upload is basically just running through it, looking for that long shooter. And not a lot of explanation. If you need more explanation, watch the first video. Okay? So that's going to do it for this video. Hope everyone's having a great day. And as always, thanks for watching.
Hey guys, if you made it this far, please check out these other craps related channels.